Jimmy, a well-known RuneScape content creator, recently made a video discussing the possibility of not getting another good MMO. In the first pinned comment, you will see Jimmy responding to someone, stating that while Brighter Shores looks promising, he disagrees and thinks it looks incredibly outdated, and that RuneScape players are not looking for another RuneScape. Asmongold, known for covering MMORPG related content, thinks that old school RuneScape is not a good game because it has bad graphics. Therefore, it's not surprising that he hasn't heard of Brighter Shores, or probably doesn't want to.
I think both RuneScape and Final Fantasy XIV are massively lacking whenever it comes to being a good game. The graphics are fucking garbage. It looks like shit.
Josh Dryface, who is very well known for covering MMORPGs and has played a lot of RuneScape and enjoys it, has not mentioned anything about Brighter Shores, at least not that I know of. So it does not seem like Brighter Shores has hit any of the bigger content creators, at least not yet. In YouTube videos, you see people commenting that the game looks bad. On Reddit, you see people complaining about certain design choices that may not encourage them to play. Now, I'm not trying to be negative, nor do I want people to lose their excitement and hopes for Brighter Shores. However, generally speaking, it just doesn't feel like there is enough anticipation or hype for the release of the game, and it makes you wonder if the game is underestimated by many. I say this because the game is set to be released sometime in August or September of 2024. Considering that we don't usually get a lot of MMORPGs nowadays because it takes so damn long to develop them, you would think that the anticipation or hype for the game would be somewhat high. Ashes of Creation is a game that is possibly years from being released, yet many people are already eager to play it. The same goes for Corepunk. Now, I wonder how much of this has to do with the advertising for Brighter Shores. The game was initially announced on X by Andrew Gower, the founder of RuneScape, and was then listed on Steam for wishlisting. He has also been interviewed once or twice about Brighter Shores, and if you want to read the articles, I will link them in the description below. However, as far as I can tell, there isn't much more than that. We only received news from Andrew on X about the game and what he's working on. I have not seen a big marketing campaign or anything to push and spread the news about Brighter Shores.
Or a chump.
So I'm guessing that not enough money spent on advertising is most likely a reason why most people don't know about the game, or if it will meet any of the expectations that people have. But then again, you may ask, is this intentional? Are they intentionally trying not to display too much to avoid killing the hype for the game before its release? Or is it because they are working hard to ensure that the game is finished and not buggy or glitchy when released? Whatever the case may be, I do believe you have to display some sort of gameplay and not just rendered trailers to find out what kind of audience is going to like and play your game. In my opinion, we have not seen enough gameplay and mechanics surrounding the game. There's nothing about players killing NPCs or bosses in dungeons or raids, and nothing about player versus player interactions either. This could definitely be a part of the reason for the low anticipation, as there is no foundation to build a hype around the game. Now, I can also see why people wouldn't be excited for just another RuneScape type of game, if they've never played RuneScape in the first place. I don't want people to get the impression that Brighter Shores is just another copy of RuneScape, but I also don't want people to completely ignore the fact that they do have many similarities. If you don't like the point and click style of games, grinding for many hours on a skill-based system, or if you don't feel immersed as you would in a game like World of Warcraft, then chances are your anticipation for the game might be very low, which is understandable. Andrew has previously mentioned that there will be a closed beta before the release of the game, and this will be perfect to capture as many players as possible to reveal the most important gameplay mechanics and systems that are put in place. Unfortunately, this was mentioned 3 months ago in March, which leaves me wondering whether the release of the game could be delayed as well. But hey guys, I could be wrong, and either way, this is just a reflection that I had in my mind, and I wanted to know what you guys feel about this in the comment section below. Are you anticipated and hyped for the release of the game? And if not, what is causing you to not feel that? Is there anything specific about the game that you would love to know more about before deciding whether you want to play or not? And as always, have a good day, folks.